Hey, how's it going? This is your daily sweet talk for August 2nd, 2023. Let's talk about cancel culture, I guess. Um, I've seen musicians, pop stars, whatever, in the news recently, more than one, for morally dubious behavior. Um, and of course, as always, there's discussion of them being canceled, which I say like that because it's like such a it's more of a buzzword than anything. What it actually means is like very case to case, and which is why people say it doesn't exist or that it's ruining everything or whatever. Um, but it got me thinking: has any have any so assuming it does exist because we have seen celebrities um, in some form, whatever. Again, it's very case to case, but we have seen celebrities have their careers be like come to a halt because of their own bad behavior, their own negative actions. Um, but I can't think of any time this has happened to a musician. Um, and I think the reason for this is when it comes to like an actor or a comedian, they can just stop getting work if there's enough public outcry. The studios and companies, whatever, they'll think, okay, well, if we have this person in our project, people aren't going to want to see it. And I'm trying to think of a time that's actually happened. I think it usually, well, maybe it's more often that someone behind the scenes, like Ridley Scott taking Kevin Spacey out of All the Money in the World, someone behind the scenes will get involved. Like, we don't want to associate with this person. Or we don't want this person's name bringing down our project. Um, but I'm not sure how often it actually is that like people will stop would not watch something because there's an actor still on it. I don't know if that. I'm sure there's an example of that's happened. But when it comes to musicians, their projects are kind of like just themselves usually. I guess so. There have been artists who have been like kicked out of bands for bad behavior. When Stephen Page, I think their name is, from the Bare Naked Ladies, was busted for coke, they were kicked out of the band. So stuff like that does happen. But solo artists, or if it's a whole group that's been uh, doing bad stuff, or if it's the lead singer who you can't kick out, um, uh, if they're doing bad stuff, nothing really usually happens. I would like to list examples so, like of uh, musicians that have done bad things and nothing has happened as a result. I will. I think I am going to list examples, and this is stuff I haven't done any research on, um, because this is I don't really I don't look into celebrity gossip, whether it's true or not. But like Anthony Kiedis, Red Hot Chili Peppers, Mindless Self Indulgence, Chris Brown, obviously. Um, I haven't seen, and more examples than that probably. I haven't seen their careers really be affected at all. Their reputation negatively affected, sure. Well, Chris Brown anyway. I don't know about uh, Anthony Kiedis, but people will just keep listening to their music because it's just on, and not everyone is so online that they'll have heard of these controversies. So people will just keep listening to the music. It'll keep getting played on the radio. They keep getting money. Their career goes on. Um, when people talk about like, oh, this musician's gonna get canceled, it's like, will they? People just keep listening to the music.